What's going on, everybody? David here, back with another live stream. Saturday night, Travel Explore Click Live. We're doing a giveaway today. Have the giveaway up there in the corner. Saturday giveaway. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to be talking about the American Express card. So I'm starting to break my live streams into segments, okay? There's going to be a few different things we're going to talk about today as far as how my live streams are going to be going in the future. So first thing, we're going to break it up into segments. So 20-minute segments. First part of the segment is just going to be travel news, credit card stuff. We'll talk a little bit about that. We'll do the shout outs. We'll do all that. The second 20 minutes is going to be devoted to whatever the card is of that day. So if I pick a card out today, it's going to be the American Express green card. So we'll pull that up. We'll talk about that. I'll give you kind of my feelings. I put out a video already, so if you guys want to know more in depth about how I feel about it, check out that video. But I will go to the website and we'll look at some of the benefits of the card. And then I want to open it up to you guys. So that 20-minute period is just going to be talking about the card, the benefits and stuff. Then that last 20-minute period, we're just going to do Q&A. So you guys are going to have questions. You guys are going to have comments. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comments. David's already put some comments out there about how he feels about the card. So that's going to be a perfect time for us to just talk about it. Talk about the pros and the cons of the credit card. And we need to understand, before we get into all this, we need to understand credit cards, or first off, credit cards aren't for everyone. So even though you're tuning in and you might be interested in credit cards, you might not be right for a credit card, meaning that you might not have that mindset as far as using credit cards to earn points and being able to pay it off every month and all that. So if that's not for you, then it's just not for you. Maybe you can learn at some point to manage things a little bit better as far as paying off your credit cards. And then jump into the game. So that's one thing. The next thing I want to talk about is each credit card is not for everyone. So I could tell you, you know what, I don't like this card, I'm not going to get it. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't get it. There could be really good reasons why you would want to get a card, right? So they're not for everyone. What I think is a top tier card or a great card to get might not be a great card in your mind, or might not be a great card in your situation. So we all have different things that we need to really focus on when it comes down to it. So don't, let's see, don't get too emotionally attached just because it's an American Express card, or just like I wouldn't get really emotionally attached if it was a Chase card and I like Chase. Just because they release a card, I'm not going to jump out and get it if it's not a good card for me. So just think of it along those lines, and then understand where people are coming from too. You might have an ecosystem that doesn't really fit with a certain credit card, or a certain charge card. So that doesn't mean that just because you're not going to get it, that no one else should. I mean, you guys get what I'm saying, right? I just want to kind of put that out there because I read all my comments, and most of the comments have been good, but some people are a little like, "Oh no, you should get the card," or why wouldn't you get this card? And it's not for everyone. And for me, it's not for me. It isn't. I'm just going to tell you, the green card is not for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to do some shout outs in a minute. So let me know you guys are here. Just give me a little thumbs up, give me a happy face, give me something so I can give you guys a shout out. And we're going to do shout outs in a minute here. And we have a couple of polls that I'm going to open up right now so we can have some polls going in the background while we are discussing things. So I think I have everything back to normal. Let me know sounds. Hopefully the sound is okay. You guys can see me. I'm in focus. Hopefully that's okay. So just let me know. Give me some indicators there, just so I know everything is good and we can continue going forward without any problems here. Okay, so let's pull up. All right, so I have, I'm gonna see, because I'm not sure if let me see if I can do this while we're looking at this. If I stop the giveaway and then start, actually there's a start the giveaway. So I'm gonna open that up right now as far as the giveaway, and let's see if this is. And what I'm talking about is buying the raffle tickets. I want to kind of start things early. Hopefully everything will work out well when it comes to that. And one of the most important things about this whole live stream is we are doing a giveaway today. So The first 20 minutes, like I said, we'll do the shout outs. We'll do all that stuff. We'll talk a little bit about anything that's in the news right now, which right now I think the American Express green card is, we're going to have to spend some time kind of going through that. Right. So I might spend a little bit extra time. So maybe a little bit of that first 20 minutes will be that first segment will be the American Express green card. And I know there are going to be plenty of comments and questions and stuff, so we'll have to kind of split that off. But at the very end, we will be doing the giveaway. I will let you guys know when you can. I think the Streambot will let you guys know when you can start getting the or purchasing the raffle tickets. And you're purchasing with points, right? With the points that you're earning by watching the show. And so that's how you'll do that. And hopefully this all works. If it doesn't, I'll have to reset it and get everything going. And then we also have a poll going too. Usually it takes about 10 minutes for everything to start up. So it's not going to work right this second, but probably in about 4 more minutes. I have a little timer now to keep me on track. About 4 minutes, you guys will be able to see how many points you have, as well as buy the raffle tickets, as well as all the other little things. And then we have a poll that's going to that should be launching as soon as everything else goes. But the poll is basically, are you going to be getting the green card? And why? Well, not why or why not. You can put that in the chat, but are you going to be getting it? Yes or no? Okay, so let's go ahead and do shout outs right now. So just let me know you're here. Give me a happy face, thumbs up, something, so I can give you guys a shout out. And then we will start the show. All right, so David had a lot to say earlier. You redacted all of your comments. All right. So anyway, David, what's going on? Good to see you here, buddy. How to get an 800 credit score. Lyndon, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Jessica, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Dolly, what's going on? Good to see you. Janelle, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Okay, move on down. Roses for me, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Life for Business, how you doing? Brian, what's going on? And who else do we have in the building? Mr. Chocolatazo, what's going on, buddy? I've been talking to Chocolatazo all day today, just going back and forth. He's had some really good insight as far as the gift card thing. Let's talk about that real quick while I'm on Mr. Chocolatazo. So, as you guys know, I didn't put out a poll like which gift card do you guys want. What I'm gonna start doing, and this is Chocolatazo's idea, and I think it's a great one, letting you guys choose. So have like 3 different choices. In this case, it's gonna be the Amazon gift card. We're gonna stick with Hyatt for this time, and then Target. Right. So we'll have those 3. So you can pick one of the 3 that you want. Just let me know. So once you are declared the winner, then I will get the information from you as far as your email, and then we can correspond back and forth. If you are in the WhatsApp group, then we can correspond that way, and then just let me know which card you want, and then I'll get that. I want to try to, hopefully I can get the e-gift cards. That's what I'm really shooting for. I know Amazon gives you an e-gift card as well as Hyatt. I'm not sure about Target. I would think they do. But yeah, I'd like to do the e-gift card. That way I can just send it out to you tomorrow, so you don't have any delay in that. But what I'm focusing on is I want you guys to have some options. I don't want it just to be one card, because if it's, let's say you don't like staying at Hyatt, but Hyatt is the card, right? Well, then you're probably not going to be interested in the gift card if it's a Hyatt gift card, but you stay at Marriott or you stay at Hilton, and you really have no interest in staying at Hyatt. It's just like, well, I won't say it's just like, but it's kind of like what American Express does, right? They give you a credit, because $50, let's face it, $50 is not going to be a full night, or that's not going to pay for one night. Usually hotels, at least out in this area and in most of the US, you're probably going to pay about $100 on average to stay. So if I give you 50, you're still going to have to come out of the pocket another 50. And like I said, it's like the American Express credits. They give you part of it, and then you have to, fork out the rest. So if you're not even really interested in staying at a Hyatt, but you get a Hyatt gift card and then you pay $50, or not pay. You use a $50 gift card, but then you still have to come out of the pocket. Then you're kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I'm being forced to stay at a Hyatt because I have $50 credit to stay there. So hope that makes sense. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we'll do. So we'll have 3 different options. You guys can pick from all 3. I wanted to do kind of an online thing. So Amazon's online. You can purchase stuff online. But let's say you don't like Amazon or you don't purchase online. Well, Target is another option. Now you can go into Target if you want to do that and use the gift card there, and you don't have to wait. Or you can go with Hyatt for this go round. All right, so that's what we're gonna do there. And thanks to Mr. Chocolatazo for mentioning that. And so that's the way we're gonna move forward from here on out. So you guys will always have choices. It won't just be one. Let's see. I talked so much I forgot. Brian, I don't know if I said what's up to Brian, but if not, Brian, what's going on? Nice to see you. Mr. Alexander, how you doing? Okay. Terry, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Big J, first time I seen you here, Big J. Thank you for stopping by. Anthony Fears, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Cakeology, what's going on, brother? And I have not picked the name yet. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna look. Let me let you guys know what's going on. Cakeology is taking me under his wing to get my business right. So I know I've talked about this in the past, and if for those of you guys that don't know, Cakeology has a YouTube channel, really great YouTube channel. If you're interested in starting a business or you already have a business, he has so much information about getting business credit, as well as credit cards and all that, making your business legitimate, LLC, whatever your goals are. And so he has agreed to take me under his wing and show me the ropes. And so I'm going to be documenting this whole process. And then in the future, if you're interested in getting your business right, well, then you can reach out to him and he can help you out with that. So that's what we're doing right now. So he's giving me all the info that I need. The first thing we need to do is choose a name. And so obviously I have all these different names for my photography business as well as YouTube and all that. So I'm going to get a name where I can make it an LLC, and then we'll move forward from there. But yeah, he's walking me through that step. So Cakeology, go over to his channel. Just click the 3 little dots. It'll show you go over to the channel. If you right click it and click on the go to the channel, it will take you to his channel without having you leave me, so you can still watch my live stream and then watch his videos. He's got really good information out there. And for those of us who are interested in credit cards, having a business, if you do something on the side, make it a legitimate business, LLC, get you to a point where it becomes like Bob says, Cakeology says, becomes your baby. It becomes another entity. And that way you can get more credit cards, right? So you can get all these credit cards, these business credit cards that are out there on that account and still be able to use the points and everything. So just something to think about. But yeah, that's definitely what we're working on right now. So you guys will know exactly what's going on when it comes to that. Okay. Let's see. Let's move on down. Oh, lost my place here. Okay. I think, oh yeah. Okay. I missed this. I missed that. Nate and Jess, what's going on, guys? Thank you for stopping by. I guess this is Nate. So Jessica is Jess, and this is Nate. So what's going on, Nate? How you doing? Torpedo, what's going on? Good to see you. First time I've seen you here. Let's see. Ted Williams, what's going on? Good to see you. And let's see. Anybody else in the building? Rolo, what's going on, Rolo? And I think that rounds it out. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll come back. If you guys have questions specifically for me, just put at TEC, and then we'll go ahead and address some of those questions. One more thing I want to talk about too is where we're going with the live streams. Okay, so we didn't do a live stream last Monday. We didn't do the tech or the Flash and Tech show. And so what we're gonna do is it got to a point, and I think it took me going on vacation, and it took Jason kind of work, because Jason's got a lot of stuff going on right now as far as his business side of his life. So he's doing a lot of different things, and going to a lot of different meetings and stuff like that. So we were doing a live stream every Monday, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like live streams are they can be very taxing in the sense that it does take more time than me just sitting down and doing the video, right? I have to think about a lot of different things. What's the show topic going to be? And I know you guys have probably noticed in the last few live streams, it's kind of like, okay, it's a Q&A and it's just Q&A and we don't really have a topic to talk about. I don't like doing that. I really want to focus on quality over the quantity. I think initially it was great to have to put out a lot of live streams because I was learning how to do different things and how to work all these different monitors and software and all that stuff. So it got me to where I am a lot faster as far as the technical side of doing live streams. But as far as the content, I was not happy with the content that I was putting out. Okay, I wasn't giving you guys like a title of, okay, we're going to talk about this card today, and keeping with that title. I was basically just doing Q&A. If someone had a question about something, then we would talk about that. If it was a credit card, then I'd pull up that credit card. So it was all more spontaneous stuff. I want to do more of a, more of a focused live stream. Okay, so that being said, our Monday live streams, we're going to do one a month. Okay, so and it might not be on Monday. I should say this. The Flash and Tech show we'll do once a month right now. Okay. And that way we can put a lot of good information in there for you guys. We can have guests. I want to do like a community live stream where it's going to be me, Jason, and then we have someone on the show. So it'll give us a little time to kind of get that all set up too, because one of the things that I'm learning is when you do live streams and you want to bring on guests, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, sometimes you can get someone on real quick, but most of the times it's kind of one of those things you need at least couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, in order to really get everything set up so they know the questions. First off, so they respond to your email. Not everyone responds right away, so it might take them a little time to respond. And then you have to give I like to give them kind of an idea of what you're going to be talking about on the show, the questions that I'll be asking, and then you have to work around your schedule and their schedule and all that. So it takes a little bit of time to get that all together. So I think if we do one a month for right now, I think that would be great. So I'm still doing the live streams every Saturday. Okay, so I'm still going to come on every Saturday. Now I'll have more time to devote to my Saturday live streams. And then once a month, Jason and I will come on and we'll do a show, and we'll talk about the different stuff that's going on in that month. When it comes to credit cards, another thing that I'm finding out, credit cards, things don't happen all the time. Like every month, you don't have something new that's worth spending a lot of time on. This is like a good time period, right? I think throughout the rest of this year, we're going to have probably some new little things popping up. Obviously, this green card, everyone is really, really excited about it. They're excited, either good or how could you say? They're interested in it. I'll just put that. So some people are very excited. Some people are like, I don't know. Is this, I'm not going to get the card, all that kind of stuff. But there's buzz in the credit card world. But there's not every month there's not buzz in the credit card world. So it will give us some time to kind of get things together when it comes to that. So just wanted to put that out there. And I'm always open to suggestions. Okay. If you want to hit me up privately, I that's fine. If you want to hit me up in the chat here, that's great. But usually if you hit me up here, I'm still going to want to talk with you privately just because I want to kind of know like exactly what you think. But that's what we're going to do right now. So every Saturday I'm going to continue to do my live streams, and then once a month we'll do a community live stream with Jason. Wow. We'll do a live stream, and then hopefully we'll be able to bring on a guest is the goal. So that's what we're going to be focused on. All right. So we've already reached the first 20 minutes. So let's kind of move a little faster here. I have myself on the clock now because I want to really, my whole thing is, in the past I've rambled way too long, and I know that. And so I'm really trying to work on that. So I want to make sure that I get the content out. So if I promise you, okay, we're going to talk about the American Express green card, and usually if it's in segments, then you'll know, okay, that first 20-minute segment is going to be just shout outs, and he'll talk about news and stuff. Like I just talked about the new news with the channel and all that. And then that second 20 minutes is when they're going to talk about the card, or at least start talking about the card. That way, if you watch my video, my live stream, and it's a rebroadcast, you're not watching it live, then you'll know, okay, you know what? He's going to talk about the credit card at this point. So I don't have to even put the timestamps in there. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to open up this credit card and we're going to talk about it. Of course, it fired on me. Okay. So let's take a look, and I'm hoping you guys can see the screen here. What I know. Okay, let me move. There it goes. All right. Okay, so here we go. American Express green card. Okay, now let me start this by saying I'm going to go over this splash screen. So we're going to talk about the different stuff that's on this screen. So I'm just giving you guys a little background on the card. Now, I'm not going to go in depth about all this different stuff that's on this, that the card is all about. So I'm not going to go through every single thing. I'm just going to go through the key features, right? And then that's when we're going to discuss it in the chat. So if there's other stuff, that's when you guys put it, hey, you know what, there's this, there's that. I like it because of this. I like it because of that. I'm just giving everyone kind of an idea of what the card offers, right? And then we can start a dialogue after that. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look here. The first thing is the annual fee. So annual fee on this card is $150. You have a $150 annual fee. It is not waived the first year. Okay. So you do have to pay it relatively quickly. Usually it's like within the first, you get the card, and like a month after that, then usually you have to pay that annual fee. So just be aware of that. Now, the sign-up bonus. Now, the sign-up bonuses are different. This is one thing, and I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. I'm going to give you guys my opinion kind of as I talk about some of the different benefits. I do not like that American Express does this. They have the 30,000 sign-up bonus. If you're coming in, you just type, you have you're not incognito, you're just regular, right? You just type it in. They have it that way, 30,000, right? And then if you have a referral link, you can get, I think, up to 35,000 with the sign-up bonus. And then if you go incognito, then you get the 45,000. Why don't they just give us the 45,000 and not have us jumping through these different little hoops in order to try to get 45,000? I get it. They're being cheap or skimpy or whatever you want to call it, where they don't want to give you everything. They don't want to give everyone everything. So if you're smart enough and you go through some of these different, if you watch YouTube and you watch some videos on it, then you'll find out, oh, you can go through incognito. Or if you follow blogs, and you can go through incognito. So they don't have to give it to everyone. But it's so frustrating to me when they do stuff like that. Just give it to us. Like, I don't like people playing games with my money. I guess you could say it like that. Just give it to me. Now let's look. We'll do a little test here. So I'm using Google Chrome right now, and we will go through incognito. And I've already typed it a few different times. So even incognito, it comes up, right? Okay, so this first one's an advertisement. This second one should be 45,000. And yeah, there it is. So here it is right here. So 45,000. So you get 45,000 membership reward points, and that's just going through incognito. But why do that? Just give it to us. That really bothers me. That bothers me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too hard on them, but yeah, just offer the 45,000. Just do it. Anyway, okay, so let's take a look at the card. So 30,000 is, if you just sign in, it's going to be 30,000, right? But if you do go in incognito, just like you saw that I did, then you can get the 45,000. So I would highly recommend using incognito in order to get the 45,000. But that's going to be after spending $2,000 within the first 3 months. And I think the incognito is the same, right? Still 2,000. Yeah, 2,000. So you're spending the same amount in the 3-month period, which I really like the fact that you only have to spend 2,000. That's a really low bar. Usually they're 3,000, 4,000, and those are a little bit, a little bit harder to hit. Obviously, you have to spend more money, but 2,000, that's a really sweet spot. Usually you see the airline branded credit cards, hotel branded credit cards, they'll be 1,000 or 2,000, but you very rarely see like a regular um, charge card or credit card, travel credit card that will be at 2,000. So this is something that's really really good thing. Let's go ahead. I like to just go to the original one just to look at some of the benefits. I actually like the way it lays out too. It's a little nicer looking in my opinion, and that means a lot. When I go on a website, I want to be able to see what I want to be able to just see everything in one quick little glance. I don't want to have to look and read the fine print and stuff like that. So that's good. And I like doing the websites. I've been asked before, like, why do you do it kind of like a tutorial? Not really a tutorial, but where I have my little picture. You guys see my little picture up here, and then have the website. I like looking at the website because you can learn a lot about products by looking at how they present it, right? Because they're gonna present to you the things that they think are the big features of the product, whatever that product is. And then they're going to hide some things or smaller print things that are they don't really want you to see, but they have to put it on there, kind of stuff. So I like looking at the website because it kind of like lays out, okay, yeah, this is what they're really wanting you to focus on. Look at, and like an example, Away. So they have Away here. They have all the other font, but then Away is it's in, like got a little thing around it, so it catches your eye. As soon as you look at the screen, you see Away. So just different things like that. I don't know. I guess it's more, I'm getting more technical in the marketing and stuff like that. But I do like looking at the website because I want to know how they're presenting this product and what they want us to look at. All right, so let's move on to the earn possible. Actually, part of the sign up, bonus, you're going to get the 30,000 points or 45,000 when you go to Incognito, and you're going to get $100 credit to Away luggage. Right, so Away luggage with this one, as well as Incognito, you're also going to get, I believe it's 100. Yeah, it's $100. So for Away, now it does say, so it says start your trip with $100 back on new luggage from Away. So it says new luggage from Away on here, and on here, let's see, does it say the same thing? Receive purchase made directly with Away using. Okay, so first 3 months. All right, so here it doesn't say Away luggage. It just says credit for purchase made directly with Away using your new American Express. So you just need to purchase it with Away. So I did when I put out my video about this, and check out the video. But when I put it out, I talked about other things that Away sells. So they don't just sell luggage; they also sell bags. They also sell packing cubes and garment bags and all that stuff. So there might be some things that you can get that are less than this $100 credit or around that $100 credit, where so you don't have to spend, because what the problem with getting Away luggage is Away luggage starts at $225. So if the luggage starts at $225, you're still going to have to come out of the pocket some money. And that's one thing that I don't like about credits. Like if you're going to give me a credit, I would really appreciate getting a credit that covers that full amount. So I'm getting something for free. I like that better than getting something and then still having to spend twice as much as the credit that you gave me. So if it's in this case you get $100 credit, I still need to spend another $125 in order to get a piece of luggage. I don't like that, because then I feel like you're just giving me a sale, right? The credit is just a sale. So it's Away luggage is doing a 50% sale, 50% off. That's the way that I see that. I don't know. I would much rather get the whole thing. So in this case, the whole Away thing, maybe they could have made it they're giving you something from Away, but it's not luggage, but it's $100 value, right? But that's, for whatever reason, that's not the way they did. That's not the way they did. Oh, I can't talk. That's not the way that they did this. Now this ends January 15th. Okay, so and you have to get this within the first 3 months of getting the card. So there's a timetable on there, which is a little uncomfortable. I won't say uncomfortable, but a little. I don't like the fact that you put a timetable on it. What if I don't need luggage and I get this, I'm thinking, okay, well, what am I gonna, what luggage? I don't know. It's just, yeah, they make it hard for you to use these credits. American Express is known for doing this. Okay, now what I love, earn possibility. Earn possibility on this card is great, really good. It does compete with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. However, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, in my mind, has better benefits overall, but it does compete. 3 points for every dollar spent at for travel, and it's broad when it comes to travel, right? So you can use it for taxis, you can use it for ride sharing programs, and even tours, which I think is amazing. So if I want to do an excursion, stuff like that, I can use it for that. And the third party. So if I'm going on Travelocity or Expedia or whatever, I don't use the third party, the third party travel agency things. But if you do use those, you can get 3 points for every dollar spent with those as well. Another thing, 3 points for every dollar spent at restaurants worldwide. So that's good. That you can't argue with that, right? 3 points for every dollar spent. That's a very good earn possibility. But very good, but right. And you guys all know what I'm going to say. If you have the American Express Gold, the American Express Gold trumps that, right? So you get 4 points for every dollar spent at restaurants worldwide. So I think this is a good card if you don't have either of the two. If you don't have American Express Gold or American Express Platinum, you might want to consider getting this card. But if you have that American Express Gold, there's no real reason. I mean, you can argue there's a reason because you get 3 points every dollar spent on travel. So you can get this card plus the American Express Gold and still have a pretty good combination there. But it just makes it hard when you give us a category that it's just like the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Preferred gives you 2 points for every dollar spent at restaurants, and then the Chase Sapphire Reserve gives you 3 points for every dollar spent at restaurants. And the Chase Sapphire Preferred gives you 2 points for every dollar spent on travel. Chase Sapphire Reserve gives you 3 points for every dollar spent on travel. So now those cards they cancel each other out, and obviously you're going to want to go with the Chase Sapphire Reserve because there's no real reason to get that Chase Sapphire Preferred. And they don't even allow you to have both of them now. I only have both of them because I got the Chase Sapphire Preferred first, and then as soon as that Chase Sapphire Reserve was launched, I jumped on it. So they hadn't made that rule yet. Okay, so then 1 point for every dollar spent on all of the purchases. The other thing I want to talk about, well, we can talk about the travel insurance. So you do have travel insurance with this. I mean, travel insurance is, I used to really push, oh, well, the Chase Sapphire Reserve has, better travel insurance. And it does. The Chase Sapphire Reserve does have better travel insurance. Chase Sapphire Preferred has better travel insurance. But now I'm all on the I'm doing the third party. I'm always doing the third party travel insurance. So this is one thing that I can kind of look at and say, okay, it's good that they have something, but I already know in the back of my mind, I'm always going to go with the third party travel insurance because my main thing is the medical emergency insurance. That's what I want. All this other stuff, like I said in my video, it's replaceable. So you can get all the. You lose your bags, you can get that back. It'd be nice, yeah, to get some money back for some of the if you lose something or if your bags are delayed and stuff like that. It would be nice to have a little money coming in as far as $100 a day or whatever you would need in order to buy more clothes and hygiene items and stuff like that. But my main focus is that health stuff. So if I'm out somewhere in another country, God forbid something happens, I want to make sure that I'm covered on those. And I want to make sure that aspect is covered. And the thing is, when you get this third-party travel insurance, they offer all the same things. So the baggage delay, all that stuff. So you're still going to get that stuff, but then you're getting additional stuff. They can evacuate you out of a country, things like that, where not all travel insurance will allow you to do that with credit cards. So just be aware of that. Let's see, payment and purchase flexibility. Okay, so it is a charge card, so they're giving you that. It's a little bit different. We all know how credit cards work. This means nothing to me. It means nothing. The payment purchase flexibility, the fact that credit cards allow you to pay it off over time, that means nothing to me because that's not my mindset. My mindset is to pay it off every month, and I do pay it off every month. That if I'm getting travel credit cards and I'm thinking about, oh, this is a good benefit here, that it's not. It's not a good benefit because now you're paying interest, stuff like that on your cards, and you don't want to have to do that because all those points that you're earning, You're just throwing them away. Okay. Other things we want to talk about. Lounge Buddy. It does offer you Lounge Buddy. Now, I showed you guys in the video that I put out about Lounge Buddy and what I feel about Lounge Buddy right now. It's just not it's not extensive enough. They don't have enough, and you get $100 credit for Lounge Buddy. And what Lounge Buddy is allows you to go to lounges at different airports. So the concept is good. It's similar to Priority Pass, but you get $100 credit, so you're still going to have to you're limited in how many lounges that you can go to. And like LAX, I type in LAX Lounge Buddy, nothing comes up. They're coming soon, so they're still working on some lounges, which is unfortunate. And with at least with Priority Pass, they're already established. They have lounges at a lot of different airports, especially if it's a major airport. You're going to have at least one lounge there. So you have an opportunity to go to these different lounges. You don't have that. You don't have that with Lounge Buddy, and you get the $100 credit. But then when you look on their website, they say from $25 or $25 and up. So it's going to cost you at least $25. So you'll have to use that $100 credit, $25 for each visit. And in my case, like I like to stay at the lounge everywhere I go. So anytime I'm at an airport, I'm looking for a Priority Pass lounge. Even if it's not a nice one, even if it's just a place where I can go and get some water and just sit down, get on their Wi-Fi. Even if it's just getting on the Wi-Fi. Like I've gone to Panama. I've been in Panama Airport. I go to Colombia a lot. So when I go to Colombia, a lot of times I have to stop in Panama. I do not like the Copa. Is it Copa? Yeah, I believe it's Copa. Either Copa or Avianca. I think it's Copa though. The Copa Airlines lounge. It's Priority Pass, but it's always packed. There's people everywhere. You can't sit. It's just like being in a regular. It's actually worse than being in a regular terminal, because at least in a regular terminal you have places to sit. But in this lounge, I mean, they do offer you little snacks and stuff like that, and water. I will go in there. The only reason that I go in there is because, one, they have AC, so it does make it, or you can feel the AC, so it makes it a little more comfortable in there in that aspect. And then I can jump on the Wi-Fi and check my email and all that stuff, which I don't even have to do anymore now because I have Google Fi. But yeah, so Lounge Buddy is, maybe it will be good in the future, but right now they just don't have that credit is useless to me right now. And that's just the way I see that. Now, the other thing that they offer here is $100 credit for Clear, and I'm not even seeing all this stuff. I don't know where it is, but yeah. The thing I hate about their website is I thought this would change, but I guess it doesn't. But anyway, I just know it already because I just did a video about it. But the credit for Clear, so $100 credit for Clear. I think that is their best credit that they have, that they're offering, because it's something that if you travel, you can use, right? But of course, they're not giving you the full credit. They're only giving you $100 credit, which if you want to get Clear, it's $179. Now, the thing to do is just sign up for the Delta Sky Miles. Become a Delta Sky Miles member. It's free. All you need to do is sign up, or become a United Mileage Plus member. That's free. Just sign up, and it drops that $179 down to $119. So that's something to think about. So if it's $119, yeah, you know what? I'll throw an extra $20 in there and get Clear. So that makes sense. And I think like I said, I think it's the best credit only because, for one, you don't have to spend that much out of your pocket, and it's a good feature. Clear will allow you. They use biometrics and allow you to go to the front of the TSA pre-check line, so you don't have to go through, that screening, or it's not even really a screening, but when you walk up and you hand them your boarding pass, and then you hand them your passport, and they look at it, and then they tell you to go in that line. Well, you go through Clear, and you just go through the biometrics. It's supposed to be a lot faster, and then you'll come out at the very end, like at the very beginning of the TSA checkpoint process or screening process. So that's all that does, or that's what Clear does. So that works for you in the U.S. I'm not too sure. I haven't done that much research about Clear. I don't know if they're in other countries they might be, but they're very limited as far as the airports. So they're not at all airports. It doesn't it's not going to help you as far as like global entry. The thing I love about global entry is it helps when you come back through customs, so it speeds up that process. And that's the main reason that just having TSA pre-check for me is not, it's not worth it's not worth it. I don't see that much value in just having TSA pre-check, but I do see value in having global entry because you get TSA pre-check with it, and when you're coming back in, I'm telling you, it's so it's so streamlined. It's ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, the best credit I think is the clear when it comes to this card. Now, I want to talk about it with you guys. So put it out there. Let me know what you guys or how you guys feel about the card. Will you be getting the card? All that good stuff. Let me see what's going on in the chat. I don't know if the stream bot did not come on, did they? Oh God. Okay. Let's see if I can get this thing working. Okay, so we'll spend a second doing that. I'm right on time. We got 40 minutes or we're at the 40-minute mark, and we just finished the American Express card, so that's good. So we'll spend the next 20 minutes or so just talking about we'll do the Q&A here. Okay, let's see. No, I'm hoping this bot works. I'm hoping it starts working. Yeah, if it doesn't work, then we're gonna have to look at plan B. Okay, and you guys are seeing all my background here. I see that. Let me flip over here, over to this screen here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go into some Q&A. So if you guys have questions, comments, please put it in the chat. Let me know if you guys are planning on getting the card, or if you already got the card. I know there are a few people in the WhatsApp group, and if you guys do not belong to the WhatsApp group, I've opened it back up. I shut it down for a little, not shut the WhatsApp group down, but I wasn't allowing new people in, but we're going to open it back up. I want more and more people in there. I think it's great to have people in there talking about travel credit cards, talking about their travel experience. So I think that's really important. So I do want to allow more people in. So I just need to screen it a little bit better. So when people, because I've had some people come in and all they're doing is they're just there to spam. I don't want people doing that. Now, if you do have a YouTube channel, I'm all for that. So if you come in, you have a YouTube channel and you want to, and as long as it's travel related, then by all means you can come in. Don't just spam with all your videos, but you can come in, talk with us, put a video up every once in a while, and that would be good. But make sure you participate as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some of the questions and comments here. And I'm really worried about the bot, guys. I'm hoping this thing works. There we go. Okay, it looks like we got some stuff going on now. All right. Let me see if I can see. The bot should be telling us some information here. So the giveaway, Zoom entries. Okay, yeah, so that stopped because of that. All right, so I've opened it up, so I'm allowing you guys to go ahead and purchase a raffle tickets. Now, the way that the raffles work is it's going to be 50 points for each raffle, and you're just going to put iRaffle 1, iRaffle 2, and then it'll let you know that you received a raffle ticket. So then at the very end of the show, then we'll go ahead and raffle off, or we'll go ahead and do the raffle for the $50 gift card. Okay, so I just want to make sure everything's working. What's going on, Flashpoint? Jason's in the building. What's going on, buddy? Will, what's going on, buddy? Will is in the building. So both Flashpoint and Will, they have channels. Okay, so Flashpoint Capital, go over to his channel. He's got some really good content. He talks about travel credit cards and finance. He talks about finance too. So check him out. If you click the three little dots, it'll take you over to his. Or if you click on the three little dots, right click, it'll open up his chat. It'll open up his channel in a separate window, and then you can go ahead, subscribe to his channel, check out his videos. He's got really good content, as well as Will Schropp also has a channel, so you want to check him out. We should call him Will Schroeder. So Will got a shout out today. from Brian Jung, which is really cool, man. I like the fact that Brian gave him a shout out, but he kind of butchered his name. So and Schroep or Schropp, I don't even know how to say your last name, Will, but yeah, so he did give him a shout out on his channel, so that was cool. Um, but Will, yes, Will has a channel. Check him out. He's talked about the American Express Green card last couple of days. He put out a couple of videos, so you want to check him out. So same thing. Click the three little dots. Right click. Go over there. Open up his window. Hit subscribe, and then check out his videos. Okay, roses for me. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. That is, I don't know what to say when I get super chats. It's so, it's such a thoughtful thing, and it is. I don't know. I never know what to say. So I just say thank you. Thank you very much, roses for me, for the super chat, and it really helps out the channel. So there are a lot of different things I got going on. I am one more thing I didn't mention too about. If you guys don't know, I do have another channel that I'm getting started. I only put out one video, but every week I want to put out a video, and that's another reason why I want to kind of streamline my live streams to one day, so Saturday, and then maybe pick up another live stream on that channel on a different day. So that's the plan, and that channel is called Creator Visuals, and basically we just we're just going to talk about how to create videos, like how to do like the technical aspects of the camera equipment you need, the monitors, the computer, all that good stuff. That's what we're going to be talking about on the channel. The backgrounds, how to make it look more professional. So that is the focus of that channel. And so I'm really looking forward to doing live streams on there too, because I think live streams really is the best way to kind of talk about things when it comes to how to make things look better. Because people might have specific questions. I can answer those questions. They might say, hey, what kind of light is that in the background? Or where did you get the subscribe sign? Or what lighting are you using? That kind of stuff. And I can just answer that, right away. It's just a little better setup there. So I'll be looking forward to doing live streams there, so you guys can come in, especially those of you who have channels or people who are thinking about starting channels. Come in and we can talk about that too. Okay. All right. Without further ado, let's see. The raffle, I just want to make sure people are able to raffles, or at least get raffle. Are you guys able to get anything right now? Does somebody try to do iRaffle? You can choose between the Amazon. Okay, it looks like it just put it out there right now. So hopefully you'll be able to do that. Just let me know, because I want you guys to be able to get the raffle tickets. Okay, so we're going to start. I'm going to skim through. So if you have a question specifically for me, just put at TEC. I'll go ahead and skim through the questions. And that's what I'm looking for, at TEC or at Travel Explore Click. And those are the questions that I will answer. The other stuff I'm just going to I might skim over it a little bit to make sure. Okay. Let's see. David saying my Chase Sapphire Reserve annual fee is coming up soon. Let's see. What are my options in regards to downgrading? It seems irrelevant to have it at this point. Okay. Well, you already destroyed it. I don't know if you got another one, but downgrade. If you want to, you're messing with me, David. But yeah. I don't know if I would downgrade the card, but if you really want to downgrade it, by all means, I guess you could go down to, if you have a Freedom card or you have the Freedom Unlimited, you have one of those, maybe you could downgrade to that path if you just don't want to pay an annual fee. But yeah, that's tough, David. I don't know, man. Keep that Chase Sapphire Reserve, man. You're going to be glad you did in a couple of years, or at least 1 year after you get rid of the Amex Green card. I don't think that's a long-term card. That's just the way I look at it. I think you have the American Express Gold and the American Express Platinum, which I like both those cards. I have no problem with those. And when I jump into American Express, those are the cards that I'm looking at getting. I just think the American Express Green card is just, it doesn't give you enough. It doesn't give you enough to make me want to get a card and pay a $150 annual fee every year. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. And Brian brings up a good point to David as far as if you're using the card overseas. So let's say you downgrade that Chase Sapphire Reserve, or you don't use a Chase Sapphire Reserve anymore. You don't have a Visa card. In essence, is what Brian is saying. Then what are you going to use if you go to another country and they don't accept American Express? So good point. Definitely a good point. And that's something that I think we always need to think about. American Express is great, but it's not accepted everywhere. It's accepted a lot of places, but it's not accepted everywhere. So you don't want to be in another country and be in that situation where it's like, oh, I can't even use my credit card, so now I need to either go to an ATM, get money out, have cash on me, and use cash in that situation. So just something to think about. It's funny though, when I was in Colombia, I was in Sabaneta, which is a small town, or not really a small town. It's a pretty big town actually, but it's right outside of Medellin, and there were a lot of places that did not accept credit cards at all. And we're talking restaurants. Usually, when I was in Medellin, when I was in El Poblado, it's a tourist area. Everyone accepts credit cards. When I was in Laureles, same thing. Everyone accepts credit cards. But when I was in Sabaneta, which Sabaneta is like 20 minutes away, 20 minutes outside of El Poblado, and a lot of them did not accept credit cards. And so we're talking a full on restaurant. You go in, you sit down, it's a nice restaurant. Nope, no credit cards. Did not accept them. Okay. Let's see. Roses for me. Good evening, David. And actually, let me see. Did you have? Let's see. Good evening, David. Hope you're doing fine. Dwayne gave me a referral code. Let's see. When I apply, let me get out. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Roses for me. So I guess Dwayne gave her a referral code. So the referral code, was it 35,000 or was it, my voice changed right there when I said that, 35,000 or was it 45,000 points for? And I'm assuming you're talking about the American Express green card. Um, yeah, I hope it was a 45,000. I don't think there's any reason for you not to get the 45,000 at this point because it's there incognito. We all should know how to do that, and I did it real quick. If you guys don't know, there's three little dots. Google Chrome, there's three little dots on the right, the top right corner. Just click on that, and then go to New Incognito Window, and then it'll open up, and then just type in American Express. There's an ad usually at the top, so it's American Express, but it's an ad. So you want to click the first link. The first actual link will take you over and give you that 45,000. So at this point, you should be able to get that 45,000. Let's see. Mr. Chocolato, Peace King, what's going on, brother? All right, all right. Let's keep on moving down here. All right. Now I need to pick up the pace. We're almost at 1 hour. Yeah. I have to time myself because that allows me to stay on track. Let's see. Okay, so Bruce Law saying, good bonus. Don't like the credits. Does not seem to be a keeper card with the annual fee unless you use Clear and Lounge Buddy. Yeah, if you use Clear every year, then I guess that'd be close to your your credit, right? And then if you can get something out of Lounge Buddy, I mean, you can use it, stay it, or go to a few different lounges. Then I guess yeah, you can get the $150 every year. But I don't know. I don't know. And then how good is Clear? Like, is Clear really worth it at this point? Is it really worth it to get it? Okay. Yeah, because you have to remember, you have global entry, you get a credit for that, and it's good for 5 years. So if I have global entry TSA pre-check, how much different is that experience going to be if I have Clear? So that's just the way that I look at it. So is it worth that $119? You get a $100 credit. Is it even worth $20 more out of your pocket? Okay. Move on down here. Well, like I said, any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. and we will answer those questions. If you have comments, please put it in the chat. And if you have a comment that you want me to see, put at TC. That way I can see the comment. Okay. Mr. Chocolazzo, yeah, saying giving out discount coupons like Amex. I'm telling you, man, I give you 50. I give you a $50 gift card, but you got to pay another $50 if you want to stay at the Hyatt. So yeah, I don't want to force people into that. Now, I mean, if you already stay at Hyatt's, well, then an extra $50. Yeah, I'm already gonna stay there anyway, so extra $50 would be good. Or if you want to do, if you have points with Hyatt, you do the points plus cash. You can do that option too. Okay, so I see people are getting raffle tickets right now, so that's good. And let's see, let's move on here. And Janelle saying Cakeology, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yes, I agree. Cakeology's he's got a lot of knowledge. Man, we talked what was it last week? Was it Monday or Tuesday? Had a conversation. He was just kind of get me all set up and telling me the things that I need to do. And he has so much knowledge when it comes to business stuff. So I'm telling you, if you have a business or you're interested in starting a business, you really need to hit him up and talk to him. If you belong to the WhatsApp group, then you can contact him privately through the WhatsApp group. That's one thing I love about this WhatsApp group is the fact that not only can we talk in the group, but we can also talk with people in private. I guess you can do that in other platforms too, Facebook and all that. But I don't know. The WhatsApp group seems a little more, the way it's set up as an app and everything, it seems a little more personal. So that's just my opinion. Okay. See. All right, guys. Just moving on down here looking for questions. Jonathan's talking about the recycled plastics. Yeah. You know what's funny? I'm gonna put out a video about this. I need to stop doing this too because I want to put out a video and then I talk about it and it's like, oh man, I already talked about it. So it's not. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna put the video out. You guys can watch the video. I got to stop doing that because I always, yeah. But I will be putting out a video about this whole recycled plastic thing, and so I think it's interesting how they're doing that and what does it really mean. Okay, Mr. Chocolatazo, let's see. Amex is trying to make you feel you're getting more than the rest. Also, it makes people pull the trigger faster on the card. Yeah, you know what? I do agree with you. Like, if they're going to give you credits, they're saying, oh, you can get a credit for this or credit for that or credit for this, especially if it's like the away credit as a sign-up bonus. If you don't know, you say $100. Wow. For luggage, that's probably pretty good. Like, I might be able to get a full, I mean, there are places. I use Delcy luggage. That's the luggage that I use. That's my luggage of choice. And one of the reasons I like their customer service and I like their luggage. And their luggage is usually around $100, $120. So for the average person, if they're looking at it and they're thinking about signing up to get the American Express green card, and then they see, oh, away luggage, $100. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. I probably won't have to spend much more than that in order to get the luggage, or I might be able to get a full piece of luggage and not have to pay anything. So it's like a free piece of luggage. But no, that's not the case. So if you don't do that research and go over to Away's site and see that you're going to need to spend a little bit extra, then yeah, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to say, wait, I have to spend money to get this thing? I thought it was like a credit and it was going to be free. So just something to think about when it comes down to the credits. But I do agree with what Chocolato is saying in the sense that it's a way to promote, and American Express is good about doing this. They give you little teasers where you look at it and say, oh, wow, I get a $200 Uber credit. That sounds good to me. But then when they break it up over every month, you're getting $15 or whatever it is. Then you start saying, well, man, I don't want it like that. I want to be able to use it when I use it, and just $200, just let it, it's a running bank for that whole year. And then once it's gone, it's gone. But no, that's not what they do. They always either break things up or they give you half a credit or they give you a full credit, but it's only half the price of things. So yeah, they're good about doing that, and I really don't agree with it. I don't. That's one thing that when I do start getting American Express cards, that's one thing that is gonna bother me. It bothers me now, and I don't even have any cards, but just in the future, I don't like how how they're doing that. And I know why they're doing it. It's a business strategy. You're not going to use the credits. Some people won't use them. Some people will look at this whole away luggage thing and say, well, you know what? I don't need luggage right now. I'll just use the other credits. And so they'll bypass that credit. And so guess what? They're making out, American Express is making out because they don't have to honor the credit, and they can advertise the credit, right? So in essence, they can say, "Oh, well, you're getting $300 in credits." Well, if you're not using them, then that's why I always say these cards are not for everyone. So just yeah, you gotta think along those lines. All right, let's see. Okay. Here. Okay. Talking to myself because I'm trying to figure out where where my little chat is. Okay, good. All right, guys. So make sure you're buying the raffle tickets. So I or exclamation point raffle and one or two or however many you want to buy. So if you want to buy more, like I see people on here, they've only bought one raffle ticket. Each raffle ticket is 50 points. So if you have 100 points or you have 200 points, and you can buy four if you have 200 points, so you can just put or exclamation point raffle 4. You'll be able to get 4. So I want to make sure you guys all max out, because these points are not going to carry over. These points will only be good until the end of this raffle, and then I will restart, and then you'll have new points after that. All right, let's see. Lyndon, thank you very much for the super chat, brother. Thank you very much, man. Let's see. I see the Amex Green Card as being a hybrid card, half charge and half credit card. All right. So, you know, it's funny because I read some of the early articles about the Amex Green, the Amex Green Card, and some of them said, yeah, this is a credit card, or some people were, I don't know why, some people were relieved to see that it was a credit card. It's not a credit card. It's actually a charge card, but they do have the payment plan kind of thing set up. But that's really not a benefit. The whole payment plan thing, I mean, we just talked about it. It's not a benefit to me. You need to pay it off every month, so it doesn't matter if it's a charge card or a credit card. A charge card gives you a little more of a limit, right? Because you don't have, like, if you have a credit card, then they're going to give you a credit limit. I don't really care about limits. Just give me 5,000. That's all I would need. Like, I don't need anything more than that, because I'm never gonna have that card at that level where it's over 5,000 in a month period. I should not get to that point unless I'm really putting a lot of money through my cards. But yeah, 5,000 is plenty for me. The only benefit of having more as far as credit available is that ups your credit that you have available to you, and it will lower your credit utilization, which is good for your overall credit score. So that is good. But yeah, I don't need to have large credit limit. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. You guys are talking about a lot of different things. I'm just giving over some of this stuff here. Okay, Roses for me. She's saying, David, I think the consumers should have a choice of perks. And remember, it's all business with these cards and companies. Card is generic to me. Okay. Yeah. It is a business. It is a business. That's for sure. They're making money on this whole thing. So you have to think of it that way too. I agree with Roses for me. And you have to think of it as a business too. So I want to use things I want to use things. I want to I want to think of it as a business where I'm earning points and I'm using those points for something. So I need to get the benefit out of it. And if I'm not getting the benefits, then that's when I need to move on. Okay, let's see. All right, chocolatazo. Let's see. TC worldwide question mark. Who accept the credit card? Wait, the card Amex Pass. Florida. Okay, so Bahamas, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, most places take Visa or Mastercard. Yeah, and yeah, it's not just yeah. There's there's some places in the U.S. that don't take American Express, so it's not just like Visa is that's the Visa's strongest point. I think is the fact that they are accept anywhere that they accept a credit card, they're gonna accept a Visa, but not everywhere are they going to accept American Express. That's just something to think about too when it comes to ecosystems and how you want to invest your your money as far as annual fees and things like that, or where how you want to invest in an ecosystem. You need to think about, okay, well, is this card going to be accepted? Places that I like to travel to, and that's another thing. Like I said, cards are not for everyone, so you might travel to big cities. Big cities in other countries are going to accept American Express, but some of the smaller towns, smaller cities, if you like traveling to those places, they're probably not going to accept them. Right. Okay. All right, guys. Any other questions? Go ahead and put it in the chat. I'm going to move through this real quick because I want to make sure we have enough time to do the giveaway. And we are at the hour point right now. Credit Card Maestro, what's going on, brother? So Credit Card Maestro, he's got a channel. He's got a YouTube channel, so you guys want to check him out. He talks about travel credit cards. He did a couple of videos, or he did at least one video about the American Express green card. So go over there, get his opinion when it comes to the card. I like the fact that anytime something launches, like a new card, right? We all do the same thing. We all jump on board and we put out a video about our opinion when it comes to the card. I'm going to be putting out probably at least 2 more videos on the American Express green card. One, God, see, I always want to tell you guys stuff. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to be putting out at least 2 more about the card. So, yeah, I do think it's great that every time something comes up, there are a lot of people that will, a lot of the influencers, YouTubers will jump on and give their input when it comes to the card. Okay. The Italian. Oh, you know what? One thing I didn't say in Credit Card Maestro is pointing this out too. The if you do have status with either Delta or United, then now it brings that $179 down to $109. And so with that credit, with the $100 credit that you get with the American Express green card, it makes it $9. Or if you have top tier status with either airline, then it's free anyway. So that credit's not going to do anything for you. But yeah, it's important to note that, because what some people will do is they'll think, oh, well, I get the $100 credit, so I'll just use that $100 credit, and then they end up paying $79 for Clear when they can really get it for a lot less. All they need to do is sign up for United or United's program or Delta's program, and it's free. Or not free. It's $20 just to do. If you sign up, it's $20, so that's good. All right, but yeah, thank you for stopping by, Credit Card Maestro. Let's see. Mr. Chocolatazo saying, you have two Amex loyalty members in the house, David and Credit Card Maestro. Cool. All right. All right, guys. Now, if you're checking your points, if you've been watching me for at least 10 minutes, if you check your points, you should have 10 points, right? I think that's right. Yeah, 10 points every 10 minutes. But if you've been watching the whole show, then go ahead and check it again. You should have at least 50 points, so you should be able to at least get one raffle. Just be be on the lookout for that. I want everybody to be able to join in. Right now we have about 10 people in the raffle. No, it actually should tell me. Where is that? Okay, 11 people right now. 11 people, 11 tickets. People that only, I know some of you guys can buy more than one raffle, so make sure you guys do that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Chocolatazo saying and Credit Card Maestro is live also. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I'm actually gonna start. Oh man, I got. Anytime I say okay, which I need to stop saying okay because it sounds like okay. You know that other part. Then Google wants to jump in and and wake up. You know what? I want to talk about this really quickly. Google Fi. This is the Google Pixel 3A. I really like this whole setup, and I have two phones. This is my phone for business, or for the Travel Explore Click. That's the phone that I use, and then I have my other phone, which actually is right in front of me. My other phone that I use for my personal use. But I'm actually thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and get another Google phone and get probably the Pixel 4 and use that one and just go with Google Fi all the way. Get rid of Verizon and go with Google Fi. I'm just taking a little bit of time because I want to see how much data I actually use on that new phone, because that needs to make sense. Right now I have the Verizon phone. I'm grandfathered in. I have the unlimited data. So that's why I've been sticking with the phone, but it's very expensive. It's like $120 just one phone. So all right, let's see. Flashpoint Capital. He's got a video coming out about the American Express green card. Yeah, you got to put that out, man. Put it out there. But he says he's when he puts it out, he's gonna get a lot of hate. uh, okay. So I raffle. Are you guys able to get? You know what's? Oh, maybe I need to change that, huh? Am I allowing people to get more than one ticket? Let me move to the bottom of these questions, and then I'm gonna see if I didn't click that. I might have to change that. Okay, Braveheart, what's going on, Braveheart? Says TEC, I'm not getting the card unless I see a 50,000 point bonus. I won't keep it for longer than a year. Okay. Yeah, that's you guys know how I feel. I already talked about it, but it's just crazy that they're not allowing, they're not just giving you that 45,000 offer. You have to hunt to find it. Okay, so we do have that poll going. So if you guys are interested, so it's going to be, yeah, exclamation point yes or exclamation point no, exclamation point vote no, or exclamation point vote yes. You have to write it just like that, all lowercase. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So let me look at this whole thing here and make sure I got everything set up right. So I'm gonna close the raffle really quickly, and going to that. Okay. Not letting me make a change because it looks like everyone's only able to get one. Is that what's going on? Just one ticket. Looks like that's what's going on here in the background. Let me see if I do this. Advanced feature. Oh yeah, it only says since I already opened it up. Okay, so we're gonna have to do all this on the fly. Man, oh man. So what I did is I started it, and because I started it, I don't think I can make the change while it's because I started it. All right, so um, let's. All right. I apologize, guys. It's gonna take me a second because I just need to have everything set up the right way, and it's not. So do this way here. Okay. All right. So what I need to do is I need to start it again. So I am going to close in. Now what I'm gonna do is start a whole new one. It's not gonna let me make those changes and complete this one. So now the people who have already got a ticket, I'm gonna add you guys back in. Number of tickets. Okay. All right. I restarted it, guys. Sorry about this. I apologize. So what I did is I had it going and you guys weren't able to get more than one. So now I'm allowing you guys to get more than one. And then what I'll do is add back because I lost points. All the people who already got one, so you guys will get an extra. You guys will have extra points. Second here. And add points. Dolly, you'll get 50 points. What's this on? Lyndon. And I took a screenshot of all of everyone, so I know who's on here, who has points and who doesn't, or who got tickets and who didn't. And then David. Where's David? All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna step away for a second while I do all this. It seems weird that I'm doing this in front of everybody, so I'll just do this in the background, and then I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Actually, probably less than five. But yeah, let me give you guys a little standby. All right. Okay. So I have updated everything, and hopefully it is all working out here. Ay, ay, ay. What the heck? Oh my God. So, all right. Am I going to keep messing this up? All right, look, guys, this is what we're going to do. So, each ticket is each ticket, everyone put iRaffle 44. Put iRaffle 44 and see where that goes. That should max everyone out. And yeah, so put iRaffle 44 and see what how that comes up. This whole thing, I'm gonna have to go back through this and fix it. I can't keep going back and forth because once you guys start getting raffle tickets, and it's going to keep taking points away from you. So I don't want to do that. And I think I just put the max as 44. That's why it's iRaffle. So put iRaffle 44 for everyone who wants to enter. And we'll just go that way. Yeah, so just everybody max out. Now, I have okay, so I have okay, so I think what I'm gonna I think what I'm gonna do because because I messed it up and I don't want to keep, like I said, keep taking points because I don't think it will allow me to open up another one while this one is going. I think it takes points every time that we do this. Right. So we're gonna give 5 more minutes. Go ahead. Like I said, everyone put iRaffle 44, and I'm gonna give away. We're gonna do because I want to make it fair for the people who have watched the longest, and I don't know at this point what would be the best way to go about that. But it looks like you guys still have points, so the points didn't deduct on here. So it looks like it's not taking your points when with the whole iRaffle thing. iRaffle 44. It looks like it's not taking your points away. So I'm gonna we're gonna do two. Okay, bottom line. But I just need to see if I can start another one. Open. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a $20 raffle. That's gonna be this one right here, and then we'll do a $50 raffle after that, and that will be the one that's um that has it where you're purchasing the points, because right now the point value was 0, so everyone is getting points, or everybody's getting raffle tickets, but they're not costing anything. Okay, so I hope you understand. But I maxed it out at 44, so you can get 44. But the next one that we do, it's going to actually be for the drawing. But we'll do, since I opened it up like that, we're going to do $20. This will be a $20 gift card to one of the three, and then the next one will be a $50 gift card. So we're going to have 2 winners tonight. All right, so that's the good news. So I'm going to give you guys 2 more minutes. So if you guys are here, 2 more minutes. 44, go ahead and put that in there. iRaffle 44. We'll close that one out, and then we'll open up the other one. We'll keep that one open for 10 minutes, and then we'll close that one out. Okay, so I hope it makes sense, guys. I apologize for the confusion. I was trying to do it on the fly, and then I just realized, yeah, you know what? I didn't even put a value to the raffle ticket. All right, so 2 more minutes. So that going. Doesn't look like I can upload now. Okay, so we got a few more minutes here. Any questions, guys? Any comments? Go ahead and look at those. I raffle 11. Yeah, you raffled everything. There's no point value, so you're not losing any points, guys. So just I raffle 44. That's the most that you can get, right? keep that going. And I added all the other points, and then I realized, you know what? You might not have even lost a point anyway. But everyone that got a raffle ticket before, you guys have 50. So just look at it like that. You got an extra 50 points. You get an extra raffle ticket in the next drawing. So this will be our small drawing, and then we're gonna have the big giveaway right after that. All right, so we have another 30 seconds, guys. All right. Yeah, I got to get back into the swing of things. Raffles. I had the first two. I had everything set up beforehand, and it all worked. This time, I'm like trying to do it on the fly, and I'm messing up. So, yeah, because I messed up, we're gonna do two raffles, right? Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and close this one off. So this one is closed, and I'll let you guys see the screen. Go ahead and do that. So here is our screen. It's on you guys' screen. They do not like the. Okay, so there it is. So here's our screen. Here's the pick a winner. So once I click that, it's going to show us who the winner is, and here are all the entries. 739 tickets, right? Okay, so that's what we have there. And we'll go ahead and pick the winner right now. So like I said, we have two winners. So we'll have this one, but stay tuned because I'm going to open up another giveaway, and we'll have that open for 10 minutes. You guys will be able to get the $50 gift card. So this is going to be the same setup though. Amazon, Target, and Hyatt. Those are the three. Okay. So I imagine with Hyatt, I guess you can get a breakfast on me. Look at it that way. All right, guys. So we're picking a winner. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jessica, you win, Jessica. So Jessica gets the $20. All right. So now we're gonna do the larger one. All right. So Jessica, just you're in the WhatsApp group, so just hit me up in the WhatsApp, and then we'll take care of all that, all squared away. Gift card. All right. Well, let's add another giveaway here. This is gonna be the big one. Okay. Oh, the most important part is how much does the ticket cost? It's gonna be 50 points. You're gonna be able to get as many as you want. The points that you have, you can get as many as you want. And now, if you guys are interested as far as what it takes, or not what it takes, how the giveaway is played out, you can check. There's a link in the description. So click on that link, and it'll take you over to my website, and then it'll give you more information as far as how you earn points and how you use that good stuff. So if you just have additional information, or if you want additional information about how these giveaways. All right. So this looks good. Go ahead and click yes. Go ahead and start this giveaway. Card giveaway. So this is going to be for the $50, right? It should open up momentarily. And you guys can go ahead. Now, this one, you're going to have to put iRaffle however many, just like you did before, but it depends on how many raffle tickets you actually have. So if you don't have, or how many points you actually have. So if you don't have enough points, you're not going to be able to get the raffle. You can only get as many raffle tickets as you have points for. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and look if there are any questions or anything like that that don't relate to this. Mr. Chocolatazo saying, where are my points? You have points on there. I checked it out. I made sure. How to get an 800 credit score, 22 points, or 22 raffle tickets. So, yeah, he had the most. Lyndon had the most as far as points. So he had more points than anyone else. So go ahead now, guys. You can go ahead and get your raffle tickets, and then we'll do that raffle. We'll do it in 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes we'll go ahead and do it. All right. So, like I said, I'm just while you guys are doing this, we'll go ahead and talk a little bit more. So the plan is to do live stream every Saturday. So I'm not going to change that. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then the Monday lives we're gonna do that once a month, and it might not be on a Monday. It might be on a different day, probably on the weekend. I actually like Sunday. I was talking with Jason about it. I like Sunday live streams. So once a month, we'll do a live stream on Sunday, and hopefully we can bring in someone too, like bring in a guest. So I have time to kind of work that out. Jason and I will have time to work out. Okay, we want to get this guest, so we'll send them some emails and things like that, and it just gives us a little more time. Like seriously, I mean, think about the whole schedule for Jason and I. So I work a 9 to 5, so I'm working all week, and then on Saturday I do my live stream, and then on Monday you do another live stream. So it takes time to plan all this stuff, and so it just gives us a little bit more time. And then when we become I don't know, professional YouTubers, I don't know, we have a little bit more experience and all that stuff, then maybe we can increase it to 2 a month or even back to four a month. But right now, I think it's best if we work on the quality of the content that we're putting out. So that's what I want to do. And talking with Jason, he feels the same way. Now, Jason will still be doing live streams too, so he's going to be doing them on his channel. So you guys can tune in for those, as well as I do the live streams on Saturday, so you guys can tune in for those. Just just so you guys know, I'm looking in here while I'm talking. Chocolazzo wants a donation of 10 points. You know what? I said 10 minutes, right? So you might have those 10 points by the end of the 10-minute mark, because every 10 minutes you get 10 points. So. Wow. There's another thing you can do on here. You can actually gamble your points, which I wouldn't recommend. I don't know exactly how it works, but there are little games that you can play on here, and you can win points from each other. So maybe I'll find out how you work that and how you can do it. So maybe if people want to do that in the background while they're listening to me talk, they can they can do that. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, so that's the thing. And yes, Jessica, you can win both. So you've won the $20. You could win the 50 too, 50 as well, I should say. So yeah, make sure you get in the raffle. Okay. Other things that I want to talk about. I'm just trying to, we're gonna burn another 5 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and do the raffle. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it when it comes to the channel. I will be putting out more videos too. I want to do at least 3 videos a week, so 3 videos plus the live stream. I think that'll be good. When I went on vacation, I lost a lot of views because I wasn't putting out the videos that I normally did. I was normally do, and I wasn't putting out the live streams the way that I normally do. So I did lose a lot of views. Like my numbers just went way down when I was on vacation because I wasn't putting out the content. So I need to keep up with that. So the next trip that I make, which might be sooner than you think, I'm thinking about going back to Colombia sometime soon. So, and I know you guys get tired of hearing Colombia, but yeah, I think I am. I think I might be. I'm strongly considering going back for the new year. So that's something that I'm thinking about. So going back for the new year, and then still going back for Carnival. So we'll see. There's just so much to do in Colombia, and one of the things, Christmas time or like New Year's is really big out there in Colombia. Whereas out here, Los Angeles area, they don't do. I mean, you can go to New Year's parties and stuff that are way overpriced, but they don't really do anything. It's not like New York, Times Square, where they have a big event. Los Angeles, they don't do much. They don't do much at all. So I very rarely do anything for the new year. Very rare. May spend time with family, but that's it. I don't like do anything spectacular. So being that Colombia, they have some really big events going on, especially like in Cartagena. They have like real big events during New Year. I was considering, yeah, you know what? Maybe I should go back out there for Carnival, go back out there or go out there for the New Year. So just something I'm thinking about. Haven't made my final decision, but I think it would work. Okay. All right, guys. So we have about, I think, about 3 more minutes. No, actually, 4 more minutes, and then we're going to close it off. Okay, Dolly's asking us if I'm trying to become a Colombian citizen. Uh, no, I just enjoy going there. I can't, I had someone hit me up about this when I was just mentioning about going that I had just come back from Colombia. Colombia, like, why would you go there? I don't know. I have a good time. And then when you start going there and you start meeting people there, and you have like friends like Maya's out there, and you have people in this WhatsApp group, the Colombia WhatsApp group, that go out there all the time, and it just makes things, and we meet up like anytime I go out there. This last time when I went out to Colombia, I met up with a few guys from the Colombia WhatsApp group, and so it just makes it fun. Like it's almost like not only do I enjoy being there, but now I'm meeting up with people there, and there's people that live there, and I can't tell you how much I got out of hanging out with Maya for, what was it, 6 days in Colombia. Like how much information that I got, like just learning about how things work in Colombia, and how to save money when you're going to restaurants, and just going to some of these different areas that I would never go to. But I'm able to go because I know someone who lives there, and she can show me around, and give me information about. We went to some national parks, and I mean it's just amazing. I was eating food that I would never eat, like just going to Colombia, on a trip. So I highly recommend, if you ever travel, and if you like a certain place, or even if you, well, I guess you would have to like. So if you go somewhere and you like, try to see if you can meet up with a person who lives in that area. I don't know how to do it really. I mean, there's different ways, I guess, but you have to meet with someone you trust, right? But it just changes that whole experience. Like I love going to Colombia, but I love it even more now because I know people in Colombia that can show me around, and watch out for me and make me feel, because one of the things about traveling to other countries is safety, right? That's like my biggest concern whenever I travel. But when you're with someone that you can trust, and that you can trust, when you're with someone you can trust, it makes it a lot more enjoyable, and you can just learn so much more, and then you can eat at some of the best spots. I know because I live in an area that's close to Disneyland, and Disneyland is a big tourist area, and you hear about all these. Oh, this is the best restaurant to go to. And a lot of them aren't. They're just tourist traps. But when you know local people, they will take you to the best places. Like I went to some places that I would never, like street food and stuff like that. Amazing food, and I wouldn't have gone there if it hadn't been for Maya, because I just wouldn't. I would have gone somewhere. I would have gone to one of these expensive places and spent. Well, even being expensive in Colombia is not much, but spent a lot of money and probably not had the same, or most likely not. I wouldn't have the same experience. Okay, all right, guys. So here we go. Let's see. We have 1 more minute, and then we're gonna go ahead and close it off. So, and Chocolatazo said that I have to go with him to Puerto Rico. You'll love it. You know what? I do like Puerto Rico a lot. I went there. This was 3 years ago. 4 years, maybe it was 4 years ago, before the hurricane and everything. And I had a really good time. The only thing is, one, it was my second trip, my second solo trip, and so I just did everything on my own, and I didn't really have like any guidance, like, oh, you should go here, you should go there. I didn't do that much research before I went, so I was a little bit like, okay. But Yeah, I do like Puerto Rico. I like the vibe there, and yeah, yeah, I definitely will. Well, I'll take you up on that chocolatazo as far as Puerto Rico. You can show me around, man. I would really enjoy that. He's saying you go to the best places with me. Let's see, number one best friends will guide you around. Yeah, and that's the thing. That helps so much. It helps so much when you do have people that can take you around. And Dolly's saying that Afro Guajira needs to open up a tourist operation. Yeah, yeah, she's great. I mean, she would do really well with that, and she's actually interested in doing that. Um, she talked to me about that. I think we talked about it in the live stream too, the live stream with her. But she's interested in doing that, and she's got a lot of knowledge about Bogota, about Colombia as a whole. I was just talking to her earlier today just about elections. So they're having elections tomorrow in Colombia, and you can learn different things from different countries and how they do things. And if you never travel, then you never really know about these different things. But like in Colombia, they like the elections tomorrow, so it's going to be on a Sunday. Everybody's off on well, most people, not everyone. Most people are off on Sunday, right? So you get a better turnout. For whatever reason in the U.S., we always have elections on Tuesdays. I would love it if it was a day off. That would be nice. Um, but they have it on a Sunday, and you get a half day. So if you do work that day, you get a half day off. So to encourage you to vote, they also shut down. They don't sell alcohol on. I think it's either it might be the night before, um, and the day of, or I don't know exactly that, but I know they don't serve alcohol, so you can't purchase alcohol like the night before. So tonight, if you wanted to go out and have a good time, they have to shut it down. I don't. I guess the clubs and bars are probably not even open, but that's because they don't want people drunk or hangover and stuff like that going in and voting. They want you to make an informed decision. So it all makes sense to me. Um, Maybe some things that we could we can look into. Uh, I don't know how they handle that in the U.S. Like, if you were drunk and you walked into a polling booth to vote, would they like tell you you can't vote? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. That would be interesting. Interesting to know. Okay, and I know in the U.S. we've talked about having a holiday as the election day as a holiday, so it's a day off. People can go vote, but they talk about it, but I don't think they've ever really done that. Okay, I said okay, something close to Google, and it turned on again. All right, guys, let's shut it down. We're shutting it down. So we have looks like 68 tickets. All right, I'm gonna give you one more minute. Final call, 60 seconds, and then we're gonna shut it down just in case someone was just getting ready to hit the submit button, the send button. Okay, so looking at it right now, we'll go ahead and flip to the screen so you guys can take a look. And this is what it looks like. So we have Lyndon's got 22. So Lyndon has the best opportunity to win. And then we have everyone else with Mr. Chocolatazo has 7. Janelle has 7. 9 for Nate and Jess. 6 for Dolly. 2, 1, 1. Okay, so there we are. That's what we have out here right now. And we're going to go ahead and pick a winner. And we're going to do it. Champ, I raffle 44. You got to have 44, buddy. You can't even do 44. That's too many. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so we're going to shut it down. Chanel, wow. You're 10 points shy. All right, we got to close it. There it is. Poll has been closed. Braveheart, how many did you have? Is Braveheart in? 2? Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and do the pick a winner right now. So you guys are looking at my screen. Like I said, here's the winner button. So this is gonna be a $50 gift card. And if you are in the WhatsApp group, you can hit me up there. If not, then you need to send me your email so you contact me through. So we're picking the winner. One. We'll do it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Janelle. Janelle wins. So Janelle gets the $50. All right. So Janelle, hit me up in the WhatsApp group, and we'll get you squared away there, and just let me know what you want. So for both of the winners, for Janelle and Jessica, you guys just need to let me know. It's going to be Amazon. What did I say? Amazon, Hyatt, or Target. All right. All you need to do. Thank you guys all for stopping by. Janelle, I'm sorry I put your put your information out there, your email. Just hit Janelle. Just hit me up on the WhatsApp group, and we'll go from there. When it comes down to just contacting me, just let me know through there. So, any other questions, guys? We'll give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll go ahead and go for tonight. I thank you guys all for stopping by, and I thank you guys all for participating. I really appreciate it. And when it comes down to credit cards, just get the credit cards that work for you. Get the cards that work for you. So, American Express, Platinum, Gold, whatever it is. I thought I switched over. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, the Gold, Platinum, Chase Sapphire Reserve, Chase Sapphire Preferred. Get the cards that work for you. Do your research, and I'm just here telling you what I like and what works for me, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to work for you. So the American Express Green Card, I think it's a good card. It has some good earn possibilities. The only thing is, I don't know if it's a good long-term card, especially if you want to build a really strong ecosystem with American Express. I think there are other cards that are out there that are better. So I don't think they wanted to make the American Express Green. Well, I know they didn't want to make the American Express Green Card their best card, but I wish they would have kind of, even though it has good earn possibility, I wish they didn't cripple some of the earn possibility. And I know people talked about the whole gas thing, having the American Express Green have a 3 points for every dollar spent on gas. And I know the argument. Well, it's recycled plastic and all that, and gas is, if you had a category with gas, it kind of, hypocritical or what have you. I'm going to do a video about that. Okay. So I'll give you my opinion when it comes to that and why I don't agree with that. They still could have had a gas category. So I'll put that out there in the video, but yeah. I think that's it. I think that's all I have. Let's see if there's anything in the chat. Congratulations to Jessica. Congratulations to Janelle. You guys both, 2 J's, Jessica and Janelle. You guys both won. So congrats to you guys. And we'll get those gift cards out to you tomorrow. Janelle says the first time I ever won anything. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay. All right. So it doesn't look like there's any other questions or anything like that. All right, guys. So I will be back on next Saturday. And just because I said I'm only going to do them on Saturdays, that doesn't mean that I might jump on, like just like before. I could jump on, do a live stream. I'll let you guys know if it's like say I want to say something about a card or something that just happened in the news. I'll jump on and do a live stream. And so I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know in the WhatsApp group, as well as I'll go on Facebook and post it on Facebook. So you guys will have information as far as that's concerned. And then I'm gonna start I'm gonna start putting out videos, but on certain days. So when I launch a video, it'll probably be a Tuesday, a Thursday. So I'll have the days, and then I'll start telling you, okay. So you'll know already. Okay, Tuesday he's gonna launch a video. Thursday he's gonna launch a video. I don't know exact dates or exact days yet, but I'm gonna start doing that to really keep myself more of a structured thing, so you guys know what to expect and when to expect. All right, guys, I'm going to talk to you later. Thank you guys all, like I said, for your support and everything. And I'll talk to you in the next one.